Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're ready for Workout Wednesday. Let's go. 16, take away 8. 16, take away 8. I'm taking away more than 6 on time. 17, take away 5. If you do 7, take away 5, you can find the answer that way. 14, take away 11. Take away the 10, then take away the 1. 17, take away 3. Take away the 10, then take away the 3. 15, take away 10. Easy peasy. 19, take away 4. Take away the 10, then take away the 4. 16, take away 5. Take away the 10, then take away the 5. 19, take away 13. Take away the 10, then take away the 3. 15, take away 15. Easy peasy. 15, take away 15. 14, take away 7. 'Okay. Let me see, did we get them right? Let's check. Question 1, 16 take away 8. What did you get? Shout out at the screen. The answer should be 8. Question 2, 17 take away 5. What did you get? The answer should be 12. So you take away 5 from 7, but you keep the 10 there. Question 3 is 14 take away 11. So you take away the 10, and you take away 1 from the 4, the answer would be 3. Question 4 is 17 take away 13, take away the 10, and then take away 3 from the 7, the answer should be 4. Question 5 is 15 take away 10, we should know that's 5. We'll just take away the 10 from the 10's column. Oops. Question 6 is 19 take away 4, so again you take away the 10, so that cancels out this 10, and you take away 4 from the 9, which is 5. Question 7, 16 take away 5. You can take away the 10 and the 5, Or you might know that 16 is only one more than 15. So the answer would be 1. Question 8, 19, take away 3. Take away the 10 and take away the 3. Or count up from 13 to 19. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Counted on my fingers, I got 6. 15 take away 15, too easy. And 14 take away 7. This is a tricky one because you need to count back. So let's do it together. I've got 14 in my head and I'm going to count on my fingers. Ready? 14 in my head. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. I've got 7 fingers up, so the answer should be 7. Perfect. How many did you get right this time? Did you beat yourself from last time? Okay, let's practice this one more time. I want you to shout out at the screen, is it an even number or an odd number? Remember, we look in the ones column only. 5, even number or odd number? 5 is an odd number, so 15 is an odd number. 6 is an even number. 17, look at the 7. 7 is an odd number, so 17 is an odd number. 12, look at the 2. 14, look at the 4. 9 is an odd number. 3 is a odd number. 1 is a odd number. 20, can you remember if it's a 10, if it's in the tens timetable, it's an even number. 8, even number. 11, look at the 1. 11 is a odd number. 2 is an even number. 16, well, I've already got 6 there, so 16 is an odd number. And remember, if I wanted to check, so I know this was on your last assessment, there was some in the wrong columns, like that. Like that. And it said to you, can you find the mistake? So you might have to check a little bit. So if I wanted to check 3, I know that the first 2 have a partner and the third one does not. So obviously that one would be the wrong one. If I want to check 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They all have a partner, so that should have been an even number. You ready to sing with me? I love maths, yes I do. I love maths, how about you? We love maths, yes we do. We love maths and we're ready to. Star words. My turn, your turn. Odd, your turn. Even, your turn. Groups. Multiply. Equal. So before we go any further, I want you to pause the video and write the date and the title, the learning objective, in your book. Pause the video and come back to me when you're ready. Okay, so I know yesterday was a little bit tricky. I don't know how you were getting on at home, but we were struggling a little bit with this one at school. Hopefully you will have some math subjects available available at your home because you've used them before. So go and get those ready. I think we might need them for today. Okay, are you ready? So let's review what we've been learning about from yesterday. Remember, we were learning to do the multiplication symbol instead of having to write out a long repeated addition. So, first we look how many groups there are. How many groups have I got here? 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 groups. How many stars are in each group? 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 in each group. So I've got 3. That's a very wonky line. Add 3. Add 3. So that is the same as, how many times have I got 3? 1, 2, 3 times. 3 times 3. So instead of having to write out 3, 1, 2, 3 times, I just tell you first how many times I have 3. And then I know 3, 6, 9. It's equal to 9 altogether. How many lots of 3 do I have? 1, 2, 3. 3 lots of 3 is equal to 9, which is the same as 3 multiplied by 3. How many groups have I got now? 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 groups, and in each group I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here I have 5 and another 5 and another 5. That is 5, add 5, add 5. Or, how many times do I have 5? How many times have I written it? Once, twice, 3 times. 3 times 5. Notice how I do the amount of times first, and the number in each group is after that. 3 times 5 is 5, 10, 15. Instead of looking at them and saying 5, 10, 15, this calculation tells me to put up 3 fingers and count in 5s. 5, 10, 15. So it's the same as how many lots of 5? 3. 3 lots of 5 is equal to 15, because 3 multiplied by 5 is equal to 15. How many groups have I got this time? I'm going to stop doing the repeated addition because I think we know it. If you are struggling, you can just go back and watch the video again, because it'll help you make sense of it. So how many times? 3 times. I've got what how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 3 4s. 3 lots of 4. So this is telling me to put up 3 fingers and count in 4s. If we don't know our 4 times table yet, you can still do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on your fingers, but it's something we will We'll get there. So 4, 8, 12. 3 lots of 4 is equal to 12, which is the same as 3 multiplied by 4 is equal to 12. Let me test you, see if you can do it. Pause the video and tell me how many groups there are, how many is in each group, what would this calculation be? Write it underneath your title in your maths book. And when you've done that, press play and we'll check if you've got it right. Okay, if you've done it, we'll see if you've got it right. Okay, let's see if you got it right. How many groups are there? There are 3 groups. That means I have this number 3 times. How many are in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. That means I have 3 times 6. So I have 6, 1, 2, 3 times. And 3 times 6 is 6. And 6 makes 12. And then I add another 6 to 12 is 18. If I don't know my 6 times tables yet, I know 6 and 6 makes 12. And then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay? How many lots of 6 do I have? I have 3 lots of 6. Which will equal the same because it's the same question in a different words. It's 3 multiplied by 6 is equal to 18. So I want you to use the symbols less than, more than, or equal to make these symbols correct. On this side there's a numeric piece 10, and this side says 2 times 5. So I've got 5 2 times. 2 times 5 is 10, and this is 10, so that is the same, it's equal. On this side I've got 3 lots of 4, and on this side I've got 2 lots of 5. Remember that I told you that sometimes you need to work it out and make a little note, because what's on this side and what's on this side doesn't speak the same language. Not yet, so that's tricky. So we will make it the same language. We'll make it into whole numbers. 3 lots of 4. So I get 3 on my fingers, and I'm going to count in 4s. 4, and another 4 is 8, and another 4 is 9, 10, 11, 12. And 5 is 10. We know that. We also know that 12 is more than 10. This side I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is 3 multiplied by 3. So 3 on my fingers. And I'm going to count in 3s. 3, 6, 9. 6 is less than 9. Did you get that right? Okay. Similar to what we were doing yesterday, but now we're putting together more skills. So, firstly we have a picture. Then we have the multiplication. And then we have a sentence that tells us how many lots we have. So for example, I have 3 numicon pieces. That is the same as 3 times 5. How many do I have? I have 3 lots. 3 lots of 5, which is how much altogether? 10, 5, 10, 15. Here I have 1, 2, 3 groups of 4. So it tells me that here 3 lots of 4. What would that be in a multiplication? How many groups? 3. I've got this number 3 times. I've got 3 times 4, that's right. Here I have a 5 and a 5. That's the same as 2 times 5. Or 2 lots of 5, which is equal to 10. Last one. I have 1, 2, 3 groups. I have this number 3 times. In the group I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 3 times 6. How many lots have I got? How many groups? That's right, 3 groups. 3 lots of which number? 6. 3 groups of 6 is equal to 18. Oh, did I miss one out? Craziness Hemingway. So here I've got 2 10s. It says 2 lots of 10 is equal to 20. So how many times have I got it? 2 times. 2 times what? 2 times 10. So, here's a question for you. 5 times 3 is the same as 5 lots of 3. Pause the video and have a think. Is this true or false? Okay. 5 times 3 is the same as 5 lots of 3. Well, I know that 5 times and 5 lots of actually means the same thing. So I've got 5 times and 5 lots of, and both times there's 3 in the group. So it's definitely true. So now it is your turn. You're going to be doing exactly as we have been doing on the board, on the video. So just as we were doing here, your questions are exactly the same. So you see how many groups, and you fill in the questions. How many times have I got what number? Which means how many lots of, which means how many multiplied by, and find out the total. After that, it might ask you to draw a picture of your own that shows, for example, 10 groups of 2, and you would have to draw in your book 1 group of 2, 2 groups of 2, but 10 times. This is exactly the same as we were doing in the table, in the lesson. So if you're not sure, go back and watch it. You count how many, do the matching multiplication, and how many lots of. And then compare. Compare this number to this number. So I've got 1 group of 4, 1 group of 3, I know 4 is bigger than 3. 2 groups of 3, 2 groups of 3. Well, that's easy, I'm not going to tell you. If you are in green group, your instructions are in your pack. What you need to do is actually cut these up, and then you will stick them in one at a time. So let's say I chose this one and I stick it here. I would write, well, let me just see. Well, I know that there's 3 lots of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 lots of 5. Okay? So that's the same as 5 add 5 add 5, isn't it? 5 add 5. I really hope yours isn't messy like mine. I want yours to be 1 number per box. Mine looks absolutely terrible. I think this computer might be getting worse. There you go. Okay. And then you would find your next one, and you would stick that in here, and you would say how many lots of, and do your addition. When you finish your work, I'm going to come back and do the challenge question with me. Good luck, guys. Go and be superstars. Okay, so if you're back for the challenge question, I am really impressed with you. And obviously, I will see it in your book when you hand it in. So, well done you. This tells me to write a story for the calculation 6 times 3 is equal to 18. So, how would I do that? 6 times 3 is equal to 18. Means 6 lots of 3 sweets, or 3 crisps, or 6 lots of 3 pencils. I want you to write your own story, and I want you to write it in your book. How would you draw that? I've done it as bananas. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lots of 3 bananas. Banana is such a long word. Why did I choose banana? 6 lots of 3 bananas, or I could say 6 bunches of 3 bananas. Now I want you to go and do your own story, but I don't want yours to be about bananas. Write a story for the calculation 6 times 3 equals 18. And I can't wait to see them. I bet you come up with really creative stories. Have a lovely rest of your day, Year 2. And we're getting closer and closer to Monday. I hope you're all looking forward to tomorrow as well. We're book day. See you soon. Goodbye.